Hi everyone, I'm Nidhi and in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can reach out to foreign law firm lawyers and partners for networking and even seeking a job as a lawyer or a law student. The most common problem that I have seen with lawyers and law students while networking or seeking out a job is that they end up sending the most generic emails, the CV and a cover letter, and hey, I would like to work with you. That approach does not work at all, and that's the very reason you're not getting any responses. If you want to reach out to them, the best strategy would be to research on the work that they have done, understand in what specific niche they are working, probably write some articles around it or showcase your work in that niche and then approach them. That automatically gives you an edge over the other generic applications. However, let me tell you that I'm going to teach you all of this by using an AI automation. You heard that right. If I would have to do this manually, I would have to look through various directories of lawyers and law firm partners in specific countries, scan through them, try and find out those people on LinkedIn, then understand what work they have done, and then finally reach out to them. This process is time taking, definitely. So, I was able to create an entire automated AI workflow that does the following steps. Let me tell you what we've been able to do step by step, and I will show you how the automation works. Now, as a lawyer, you will say solicitation is prohibited. So, how do we actually reach out to clients or how do we actually network with lawyers? I'm going to give you a way around that. The first thing that we do with this AI automation, and I'm using a tool called NA10 for this, we find out lawyers in a specific niche. Now, you could be looking for lawyers in real estate, mergers and acquisition, banking and finance, IP, tax, it could be anything, right? So, the first step is that we're going to find lawyers in a particular niche and to a specific geography. So, we can look for lawyers and law firm partners in India, London, US, anywhere, right? Once we've gathered this data, we will use a scraper that we will integrate into our automation that will find out all their LinkedIn URLs also. Now, with this one single step, I will be able to get the entire list of lawyers and the LinkedIn URLs as well. That's not enough, right? I know that I can reach out to them on LinkedIn, but what do I write? So we do the research with AI also. What we are able to do now is research the top 5 works that they have done or posted about on LinkedIn. And Claude or ChatGPT integration does this in the workflow. And once we're able to identify what kind of work that they have done in the recent past, AI takes up that research and crafts a personalized outreach message for them. No, we're not pitching our services. We're telling them that whatever work they have been doing, we've been able to research on that work, we've been able to write articles, and we're just asking them to connect with us. And if you're seeking a job, you can very well ask for a job. But this is a great networking strategy which helps you connect with foreign lawyers. You can even reach out to small businesses, have a connection with them, and later, when they have clients, you are the obvious and the most preferred choice. So let me show you how we were able to do this with a tool called NA10, and I will display my workflow. I'm going to run it live for you and you will see the magic happen. All of this manually takes up hell lot of time, but we've been able to automate this entire process. If you're a lawyer or a law student watching this video, I'm telling you this is a game-changing strategy and you can definitely, in fact, you should adopt this in your day-to-day practice. Let me show it to you. As you can see on my screen, this is how my workflow looks like, and this is where I will start. So this is my first step where I have to submit a specific form. What I can do is select a practice area. So let's say that I choose intellectual property and I choose, let's say, London, and then I put up UK. All right, and then I submit this. Once my form is submitted, you can see my lawyer scraper has started working. Okay, what is going to happen is AI is going to scrape out all the lawyers specifically practicing in IP in London, and it's going to generate this entire. You can see that it already says workflow is executed successfully, and all the list, you can see all of this is generated live right now for me. So I have a list. I've just done a test entry for 10 lawyers. I can increase the number to 50 as well. So I have all of these names, right? So we have Rodney Ryder, Jonathan Radcliffe, James Cornish. I have all their LinkedIn IDs. So you can just go ahead and verify this as well. You can see Jonathan Radcliffe, he's an IP strategist and dispute specialist. Perfect. And we have so many more. Now, what we want to do, we want to find out about these leads as well. This is a test entry that I have done. So we're going to find out who they are, what their designation is, where they're currently working. how long have they worked for. We're also going to go ahead and find out the company's LinkedIn ID. We've already found out their practice area. We're going to find out their description. Based on that, we are going to go ahead and create LinkedIn outreach. Okay. This brings me to my second workflow right here. Here you can see it's a lead enrichment and email finder. So I'm just going to execute this workflow, and you can see it is starting to scrape all the data and put it on my sheet. Let's go to the sheet and see this happening live. So we have our first entry of Jonathan Radcliffe, and you will see that the information in relation to the lead, the current company designation, all will appear right now once this workflow starts running. So you can see it's getting updated. As you can see, my entries are coming in live. So we have details of Rosie. She is an IP lawyer, current company is Howard Kennedy, and then another entry being generated. With this workflow, I can go ahead and do as many entries as I like. And you can see that automatically I'm getting the entire details of what the lawyer or the partner has been doing. So my research time has been cut down. Let's just see. Okay, we have another entry generated live. Let's wait for the whole workflow to finish. So we have Catherine Stephens, and okay, another entry is generated. Darren Mail, he's working as a partner in Simmons and Simmons in IP. He's worked for 8.5 years. We have the company website as well. We have the company LinkedIn URL as well. So you can go ahead and reach out to them here as well. Then we have the description, right? So what is the person doing? Let's see. Partner in international law firm specializing in brands, trademarks, IP, so and so speaker, so help clients assert and defend against assertions of trademarks. This is all scraped out from LinkedIn, by the way. You can see now that we have the entire details. I have the details of all the people working here with what the work they've been doing. Now I want to reach out to them, right? For this also, you can see my LinkedIn outreach section, it's completely blank. So let's go to row number 11 is where we started, okay? So I'm going to run another workflow for it and create a personalized outreach message for that specific partner. So my reaching out is also automated. Let's go back to my workflow. You can see my workflow is completely executed. And for this, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to execute my workflow on a LinkedIn outreach generator. What it does is takes the entire data from my sheet, which I just showed to you. It will extract the posts that have been done by the specific lawyer or the partner in the recent past. I have deployed an AI agent for this. It analyzes these posts and creates a personalized outreach message for me for that specific partner. This is not about soliciting work. This is about sharing your research with that specific person. So you can see I have run this workflow. It's extracting the posts one by one for all the specific partners. My AI agent is going to come into picture. Let me show my prompt to you also. I have said that you are an outreach assisting helping me with connect with lawyers and professionals on LinkedIn. I'm going to provide you with the first name, last 5 LinkedIn posts that is extracted by my tool before this. It is going to analyze the post, identify what the work they've been doing, and I've given a sample email that they can write in. So as you can see on my screen, my LinkedIn outreach is getting generated. You can see the first outreach is here. It says, Dear Jonathan, I hope you're doing well and I'm reaching out from India where I focus on cross-border contracts and compliance. Noticed your recent post about expressing optimism about nearing the completion of an important project which reflects dedication and so. Short blog recently wrote on streamlining international contract negotiations, and I'm putting together a series. You can see back to back my LinkedIn outreach is being generated. Okay. And we have the second one also. Basically, you see the call to action. My goal is to foster meaningful collaborations that lead you to greater knowledge sharing. You're not pitching your services, you're just sharing the resources, the articles, the blogs, the research papers that you have written in that specific niche. And you can see another outreach is generated live. Let's hold back for the third one. So row number 13 is empty. You can see we have another outreach message. In this manner, the entire process is automated. Let's wait for 14. The workflow is running here live. You can see the AI agent is scraping all the data, doing the work right here, and all my outreach messages will be crafted automatically. Now I'll tell you what you need to do with these outreach messages. Let the 14th one come in. And there we have it. So in this manner, you can reach out to as many lawyers or law firm partners you want, and you can find out a specific niche because we've created a customized form. This is the power of AI automation, something that was completely unexplored and in fact is still unexplored by so many people, but this is what is possible. Now, what do we do with this? You can go to the company's LinkedIn URL. So you can just click on it. AI has found this URL for you. And you can also reach out to the lawyer directly right here. And you have both the options open. Now, once you're on their profile, you can just send a connection request and you can add a note here. And what you can do is just go here, copy paste the LinkedIn outreach message. Now, this will be specific to the person. And there you have it. Also, in this manner, you can see all my messages are now generated. I think we've done, okay, we have one more to go. Let's wait and see the LinkedIn outreach message for the last one. There we have it for Darren, and this is our last entry for Robert also. So my entire list, you can see it will say that my workflow is executed successfully. Three things that I was able to do. Find out the entire list of lawyers, law firm partners in any specific niche, by the way, and in any geography. Now, once I was able to do that, I was able to find their LinkedIn URLs, their company URLs. After that, I was able to research on whatever work they've been doing, and specifically in the recent past. Based on this research, I'm able to write articles by AI automation. I have taught that in another video, so make sure to watch that as well. And once I do that, I can reach out to them, craft personalized outreach messages for lawyers. Just imagine how this can scale up your legal practice massively. Writing about a specific niche, publishing those things and reaching out to people, hosting webinars is not prohibited. You can, of course, do that, right? You're not soliciting work in this way, but you're sharing resources on specific niches. That's very well allowed. In this manner, you can reach out to 20, 50, 100 people in a day and just imagine the massive network that you're going to have. You can use the same exercise to seek jobs in US, UK, Canada, UAE, wherever you deem fit, because this automation works for any single geography. AI has completely changed the game. It's not about just using ChatGPT or Claude and drafting basic emails or even amending contract clauses. Automation workflows just redefine and revolutionize the way lawyers have to work. It's a new system altogether. And if you're not adopting to this approach, my friend, you will be left behind. It's just using computers a few years back. But AI is the new game. 10 years down the line, everyone will know how to do this work. But if you learn how to do this now, you're the one who's going to have an edge over others, and the gap between you and others is going to be really wide. So make sure to learn this, execute this, and scale up your legal careers. I hope you found this helpful, and let me know in the comments what you'd like to learn more. We'll also be discussing this and a lot more in our 3-day bootcamp. We have the last day today, which is 15th of September, 7 p.m. sharp. We're going to discuss this and various other automation skills on how you can automate work and automate outreach as well. Make sure to join that, and I will definitely be there talking to you about all of this. I'm Nidhi signing off, but I will see you all very soon. Thank you.